Hi everyone, so I'm sharing with you my first impression on this Wet n Wild Au Naturale Bare Necessity. My husband recently purchased this to me, and it's another neutral palette, and I thought I'll just share with you what my thoughts are in swatching it and if I think it's a good buy. I think he said it was around $5 he paid, and it looks, from just looking at it, it looks like it could be an Urban Decay naked dupe. So let's dive into these swatches and see what it's worth. So like I told you, he paid around $5. He was trying to be sketchy, but I told him I have to do a video, so give me an average price. So he said it's around $5, and it has 10 eyeshadows in it. Packages a little like the L'Oreal palette. It feels like that. Feels a lot like City Color palettes. Now usually I know Wet n Wild has their like 8 pans and stuff, so I know they have some others in that's 10 and at different shape, like a rounded square. I'm not too into a lot of what's happening just because I was kind of closing my eyes to a lot of the new stuff, but for spring and a lot of things came out, and I'm now trying to get back into that, but I'm really trying to be on a no buy or extremely low buy. So this was a nice surprise. He also got me a nail polish that's nude, very natural, that I could use for wood. I have it here with me. It's Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel, and it's in Stay Classy. It's like a nude color, so I'm excited to try that, and I will do a review on this for you guys. I'm not a nail person, but I thought I will, and stuff like that. So because it says no UV light, so you don't need any UV light. So opening, it comes with sponge tip, dual ended. Let's see how the cloth. So it does have a nice click to it. There's no mirror. I'm not a person that generally needs a mirror because I apply my makeup home. I don't ever bring stuff to the office to apply makeup or anything like that, except like lip color, and generally it's a nude, so I get away with it. So you have some matte colors, like I'm seeing 2 matte colors, and I did swatch the matte colors already. I'm seeing with glitter. The dark color has a little glitter here, but a lot of them are like frosty metallic colors. So start swatching. I thought initially this was a matte color, but this cream color has a sheen to it, and then we have that's peachy frosty color, a golden. Oh, this looks like baked in the Naked palette. Wow, looks gorgeous. And then we have a nice kind of brownish color there, and all of these can actually be lid colors. This first one can be highlighting color, so nothing is on my hand actually. Just swatching on my naked hand. It has okay payoff so far. There's just one layer. Let's see if we double it up quick how it would look. Not getting a lot of kick up, which I like, because sometimes with the Wet n Wild you do get pigmentation, but there's sometimes kick up. So it actually layers really well. So wiping off my fingers, let's go to the next 4, which is kind of brownish color. I can use this as a lid or a crease color. Okay, nice taupe color. See some extra pick up there. First matte color. Ooh, nice. So you have a nice cool tone color here. So I'm seeing a mixture of cool and warm, which is really good in a palette because you are catering to a variety of individuals. So we have that swatch there, and then those 4. Let's just double it up. I'm seeing some kick up in these now in this second set in a couple of the colors. Right, the mattes are really nice. So you see there's some kick up. I'm gonna blow. Right. So they are buildable, but there's a little kick up in these 3 colors here. I'm gonna wipe my fingers quickly and just do the last 2, which are the darker colors. We have this frosty, and when I see a little kick up there too again. So I'm not gonna build on these darker colors because okay, I will, in all fairness. So that's the first swatch of them. The black is more like a charcoal. Like a matte charcoal. I'm not seeing the flecks, so it more stained my fingers than transferred. But that's dark enough. I'm not a person to go crazy over really dark vampy colors because I hardly do smoky, and if I do a smoky color look, and I don't like the blacks, if they're like charcoal, they're okay. So this is a pigmentation. I am like medium tan, olive toned, so that this is really nice and neutral. I still think that my comfort zone is much better. You can look at the palette now and see some kick up in some of these latter colors. It's actually falling on my work clothes, so that's why I'm blowing it out. So I do think that the darker colors are going to give you some kick up. So if you are applying them, you want to be very light hand, tap your brush off, that kind of thing. If you already have your foundation, because that's my routine. Always have foundation on and then I do my eyes. So if you do that, then you definitely would need to be careful. I'm thinking they would be awesome on, like, say with a base, and I will try to post pictures on Instagram and so with a base. But this is beautiful. I think for the price it's great. It's 10 eyeshadows. Wet n Wild generally is a nice good beauty on a budget kind of. They usually give you a lot of beauty on a budget prices, and quality I think is generally pretty much on par with some of even the high-end quality palettes. I'm very pleased. It's not, I mean, crazy pigmented as some of the 8 pans and the trios, but this is good enough, and base and primer. So I will use it, play around with it, apply it with a brush, and base and primer. Let you guys know later on about a full-in review as to how well it worked, how long it lasts, if it was, you know, if they blended really well, that kind of stuff. I will give that maybe in about 2 to 3 weeks time. So I'm going to use it, dive into it, check it out, and get back to you guys. So if you have this palette, let me know what your thoughts are, how you feel about it. And a good thing is that Wet n Wild is a cruelty-free brand, so kudos to them. And I just love Wet n Wild, so to me I'm happy to have it. Another neutral palette, but I definitely think it's worth getting. And if you want to get, say, an Urban Decay palette but you can't afford it, you want something close enough, definitely this is an option. It's a really, really, really good option.